Let me start over. Welcome back, everybody. I just finished filming part 1 of my studio tour, my new studio tour series. The first one I didn't like, so I reshot it. I didn't like that one. I'm on like take 3 or 4 now. Anyway, I just finished filming part 1. Figured, while the coffee's still going through my body, I would do part 2. Which, as promised, will be a pretty short tour because there's not much on this wall. We have a poster from college. All I need to know about life I learned from Star Wars. As you saw in the last video, we also have Stormtrooper lights. I know, big surprise. And then we have some various electronics, a TV that I hardly ever use anymore, modem, router, plugs, etc. Yes, that is a... You know, I don't think I'm going to include that. Let's just leave it at... It's like toxic waste. You don't want to talk about it. It's like politics, religion, gender, race, guns. I'm just not going to talk about it anymore. How's that? In here, I always do that. I always whip it open like it's cool, and I end up popping the whole thing off. This is my tote of leatherworking. We have old scrap. We have stuff that my great uncle started but never finished. We have new projects that my son and I will eventually get to. Some projects are just for him, some are for both of us. We of course have new and old mallets, and we have some tools in there, some punches, you know, letters and whatnot, some animals. We have some wallets that my great uncle actually finished, and I gotta tell you, they're pretty intricate, pretty cool. And anybody know what this is? Here, let me okay, it's about that big, about as big as a credit card. And it's got a little pouch and square. You old guys, sorry, you older people, no, that doesn't sound right either. Anybody older than 30 will probably know what this is. If you know what it is, leave a comment down below. We'll see if you're right. So that is my leather collection. And I am by no means a talented person, but my great uncle was pretty darn good. I took this wallet for myself, and I like it. Now for me, that's about my skill level. I think it looks okay, but if you look really close, you'll see, well, I still have a lot of still have a lot of learning left to do. Anyway, so there you have it. Part 2. Not a whole lot to see. Part 3 and 4 will be much longer. 3 hopefully will be kind of average length. 4, I will warn you right now, it's going to be a long one. But I'll do my best to keep it short. So that's it. Oh, my mother got this for me. It's one of those weird little thermometer things. So right now it's between 72 and 76 degrees here in the basement, which is about right. It runs about 75. And that's it for part 2. But stick around. I'll give you a little bonus. All right, so your bonus is the floor down here is carpeted in the basement. And we did that after we flooded the basement, which is a whole nother story. Up here, we have the ceiling. And as you can see in the ceiling, it's not finished. So, yeah, I've got my Stormtrooper lights up, but the insulation is still up here. It's original to the house. It'll come down eventually. I should have taken it down when we did the whole basement. Anyway, and then of course, you know, the heating duct is still up here. You can still see some wires. It's not finished yet. I want to get a drop ceiling in, but it takes time and money, which I don't really have right now. So yeah, whenever I work down here, this is what I get to look at. Usually I just look out the window. I keep messing with that mic. Are you bored yet? Why are you still here? Go watch part 3. Go back and watch part 1.